It is February 3rd, and it's been about 6 weeks since I did rankings of our new governor. In fact, at the time, he had not yet been sworn in. So this is my first of the Ned Lamont assessment on a 4.0 scale. You cannot get above A. I give him, for the last 6 weeks, B+. B+, and from me, a hard grader, pretty good, because hasn't done anything wrong. And I'm going to give you one very likable thing. I like that Governor Lamont worked in the possibility of that grocery tax. Now, he's astute enough to know that the Working Families Party and a good percentage of Democrat Party voters instantly recoil with that, okay? That wasn't careless on his part. It's a sign to me of him living up to realities, which the leftists in this Democrat Party don't have, okay? They can't add, or they don't want to, because what they propose would bankrupt Connecticut. So, a reasonable measure, I don't like the measure especially, but reasonable and willing to offend some prior allied groups is a good thing in a governor. I like that. And I want to give a model of a very good leader that he might want to follow. Mr. Lamont has the trappings of somebody who could be as successful as President Bill Clinton. Okay? Bill Clinton, kind of by force, and I think by astuteness, and certainly because his finger was to the wind, ended up being a relatively conservative president. He did adopt some little conservative nice things and big things that saved the economy, because initially what he wanted to do was a tax and spend agenda. But some bright people got to him. His Treasury Secretary, Robert Rubin, for one. Some influential Republicans, for another, said, you can't act on all these things. He dashed health care, even though his wife was behind him. And with it, he helped extend an economic recovery to as long as I think we've ever had. 17 years, started in 1983, and really boomed up until about 2001. Clinton easily reelected for a second term. And if he could have run for a third term, if there were no 22nd Amendment, Bill Clinton would have easily been reelected another time. It's with not playing to everyone who brought you there if their agendas are wayward. I like that in a governor. And I hope Governor Lamont will continue to look for things that are good for the state, even though it might rile a few people. Now, the possible riling that he should be willing to do still helps these people if it just turns them 90 degrees, and that's unions. Okay? Unions in the old-fashioned way bankrupt us. Unions in a new fashion, we want more individual choice for union members. Let them invest for their retirement. Let them invest for their health care the way they want to. Much more nimble and much easier than to extricate us from Medicaid and big Cadillac plans that do no good. That would be remarkably good for union members, maybe not their leaders, but for union members and everybody in the state who pays state workers. I hope Mr. Lamont will continue on those grounds. That can help get you to an A ranking. Oh, by the way, listening to me gets you an A as well. I'm open for a call. I'm Mark Greenstein. I wish you a good month.